Hi, my name's Adam Lerner, and this is A4 Fitness. You can check us out on the web at a4fitness.com. Okay, today I just want to go over the basics of how to throw an uppercut. Okay, so we'll throw a left uppercut, we'll throw a right uppercut. Just want to get into the proper weight shift and exactly how to angle that uppercut. All right. So to start with, we want to, if you're throwing a right uppercut, you want to shift your weight from the center towards your left foot and pivot your back foot just like you would on a right hand, a straight right hand, a golf swing, a baseball swing. You're going to pivot your back foot, rotate your hip in to allow your torso to rotate, and then you're going to land your uppercut with your palm facing the sky, your knuckles facing the ground. Okay, or at least at some point in the motion, that's where your hand is. All right, this uppercut bag is a little bit low, so we're going to have to angle it a little bit flatter, but that's okay because if you were to throw an uppercut to the rib cage, then you would actually flatten it out. You're not going to be able to throw an uppercut to the ribs like this. Okay? The only time you would actually throw an uppercut the way most people think you throw an uppercut, which is to shoot it to the sky, is if somebody's leaning forward and has their head down, or you're trying to land that uppercut under the chin. Then you would go ahead and just drop it down a couple inches and shoot it to the sky. Otherwise, you're going to have to throw that uppercut relatively flat. So it has a slight up angle, your elbows directly behind the punch, directly behind your wrist, palms to the sky, knuckles facing the ground. All right, so you're going to rotate your hips, pivot on your back foot, and you're going to shoot that uppercut to about the rib cage or just under the rib cage to the breadbasket. All right. Okay. Now notice it's really important that you don't drop your right hand down to your hip or lower than it has to go to throw that uppercut. The biggest mistake that I see on the uppercut is people want to throw a right uppercut by bringing the hand all the way behind their body and then throwing this big looping uppercut. Okay? The problem with throwing a big long looping uppercut is it's traveling too slowly. It gives them a lot of space and a lot of time to throw a counterpunch. So if you drop your hand all the way down here, you're going to leave a left hook to the face wide open. That's a good way to get knocked out, throwing a long uppercut from the outside. All right, so we just want to drop that punch down a few inches to whatever range it has to go to where it's going to land. So you drop it down a few inches if you want to throw it to the rib cage, a little bit lower if you want to throw it to the stomach, but you're not dropping it here just to throw it to the stomach level. It doesn't need to go any lower than the punch is landing. All right, so drop it down just a few inches and shoot it to the bottom. Okay? If it's to the head and you have them leaning a little bit, then you can throw a little bit more of an up angle, but still don't drop it down lower than it has to go. So you don't even have to drop it down now as low as you did to throw that body uppercut. You can pick it up a little bit, drop it down a few inches, turn your hips and shoulders, shoot it to the sky. Okay? Slight angle again, depending on what angle your opponent is at. So that uppercut could be thrown straight up to the sky, but again, only if they're leaning forward a lot or it is the right situation to throw the uppercut that way. Otherwise, you're going to throw it a little bit flatter, so about a 45-degree angle, or whatever angle it has to be thrown to hit the opponent properly. Okay? Left uppercut, everything's the same. The only difference is you're going to shift your weight to your right foot the same way you would on a left hook. Okay? So your weight shifts forward when you throw the right uppercut. Your weight shifts to the back foot or the right foot when you throw the left uppercut. All right? The angle's the same. You throw it a little flatter as you shift to your right foot if it's going to the body, or you can up angle it a little bit more if it's going to the head. All right? Again, everything else is the same. Palms to the sky, knuckles facing the ground. Shift your weight to the right foot when throwing the left uppercut. Shift your weight to the left foot when throwing the right uppercut. All right, that's the basics of the uppercut. For any more info, go to a4fitness.com.